YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back on Total War Shogun 2. And I got a couple things to bring you up to speed on. One, sorry there was no video. Well, would have been Monday your time. Yeah, I just forgot I'm bringing you up to speed on this, and it's probably not the next video that I'm going to show in sequence, though. Maybe it is. Well, no, I don't think it is. Whenever you watch this, sorry I didn't have a video on Monday. That was due to the fact that I was trying to switch my computer over to Windows 10, and it turned into a big debacle. And I ended up finding out what the problem was. My computer did not want to upgrade using their tool, and it was because my hard solid-state drive, the partitioning was MBR rather than GPT, I guess the partition tables, and I didn't realize it would cause that big of an issue, and it took me a while to figure it out. So in attempts to try and figure out why Windows wouldn't upgrade because it wasn't giving me very clear errors, I wiped out everything on my solid state, did a fresh install of Windows, came back trying to upgrade, it still didn't work. I tried to overwrite that. I mean, just nothing was working until I finally changed the partitioning using like the disk partition tool. Finally got it set, so there we go. Got Windows 10 running. I am recording this in Windows 10. You shouldn't see any difference between this video and the others, and hopefully my sound levels are right, because when I had to reinstall everything, I had to reinstall all my software and try and get all my sound levels and everything else reset that I usually have tuned in pretty well. So I will make sure that I'm listening to the videos, and if we get it wrong, we'll go back and tune it. But I do a small sound check before I record it, but you know, sometimes I still get it wrong, so I watch for the comments to just kind of see what you all say. But yeah, last time when we were here, we managed to capture Mino and Owari, and that's good. Though I'd like to move on very quickly from these provinces and push on to others. Hida and Echizen need to fall as well. So I might see if I can swing around through here and hit the Sunpu. And then just swing up to Hida and Echizen, take this army north. And then we'll keep this army south. And then I've got two more armies that can bring their support when the time comes. Those guys are 4 turns from surrender. So I think we've got everybody in a pretty good. Well, we could actually move all the way down to Mikawa on this turn, not churn, but turn. Yes. Let's see if we can spot anything by moving out of the city. I don't see any armies down there. Nope, there's not. There is a Josei agent there. Once we repair the castle, I'm pretty certain we can probably stabilize the public order there, so I'm going to give it a turn to see what happens. It is autumn, so I would like to get out and hit a couple more cities before winter comes. Let's go ahead and move. We're going to need this agent in here as well. And let's see if we can get to Hida before winter. And like I said, we'll just use our Isen Shishi to keep these places happy. And I just trained up a bunch of new shinobi. Here's one. I got 3 Isen Shishi. It seems like I had more than that. Let's check out where my agents are at. So there's one shinobi. Here's another one that can't move just yet. Shinobi has already moved. Okay, well, I guess I've got Shinobi on the way up to the front, so I don't have any way to get rid of that geisha just yet. But let's see, where am I? Was that? I just had a settlement selected that needed a building. Is it here? No. Iga. It was Iga. So Iga's got a magistrate and the castle. Let's go ahead and build the inn, and we'll start from there. Let's see if, I mean, I have so much money. Let's just check the other settlements that I've recently conquered too and make sure that we're pouring all necessary money into it because it's not going to hurt us. Alright, let's see what happens at the end of this turn. What is this one doing? Yeah, we get that little bit of extra wealth still. And some of you all wanted me to get Gatling guns. I'll see what I can do. In order to unlock the Gatling gun, it is going to take 10 turns. I'd like to finish this 4 turns first, so I mean it's 14 turns away. But I will consider what you're asking me to do there. It's not a problem. I feel so poor, only making 39,000 talents or koku per turn. Feels like I should be making so much more. couple of those fleets got inside of me maybe whenever I had moved, so I'm going to have to take care of them. We'll get rid of those. The Josei is not going to be sending fleets for much longer, because from a land standpoint, they're going to be getting wrapped up. They're going to lose quite a bit of their territory here very quickly to me. Probably 2 or 3 provinces within the next 5 turns. So it's going to start to substantially deteriorate their ability to operate. Okay, Shinobi's detected. Railway blocked. Well, you know your heir's in favor of being able to arm yourself. Hey, if people need to carry swords, you carry the sword, you take care of business. Alright. Alright, let's see. So let's get our shinobi. Let's bring one. Oh, we got one shinobi headed that way. Let's take this one up here. And then we got this shinobi. Start moving this way. We got another shinobi. Oh no, that's the same one. He's moving that way. Okay. That's an allied agent there. Alright, I want this shinobi over here to start converting ki. Yamamoto already full of imperial sentiment. Those guys are going to surrender in 3 turns. I'm going to force them out just because I can. Let's see. And since that one's already to imperial sentiment, I'm going to go ahead and move this shinobi up and over towards Issei, so we'll start converting that province as well. So we want to be spreading that influence wherever we can. Let's take Mikawa. This one's a quick, easy auto-resolver. And we have stabilized public order in Mikawa. We can bring... Oh, actually, let's... actually, we can't do anything to the geisha with that agent. Come down here and supervise recruitment. And let's repair the fortress. Go ahead and upgrade the town. We've got a mahjong parlor, which is nice. I'll go ahead and build the police station. The Sun Pu army, we might as well take it out while we're back here. They're gonna flee, but I'm gonna have to chase them down. Otherwise, they're just gonna get in behind me and cause trouble here, which I really don't prefer. So let's see. Yeah, 3 turns. Got those guys going. Let's go check some of the. I don't know how these fleets got inside of me over here, because I've got that blocked off. But whatever the case is, let's take them out and then move back into our guarding position. Got a beat up frigate. Kasuga corvette. Here I've got my own frigate and other stuff. This is probably not worth our time either, though I lost both my torpedo boats, but I gained a frigate. So that's annoying. The stupid guys got away still, even though I caught them and destroyed them. That is pretty irritating. But we got a frigate out of it, so I guess I'll take what I can get. And I'm just going to auto-resolve this one as well. And we've still got that blocked off. We'll move back down there to block that. Back here, there's no real worries. I have gotten down here. This army at Satsuma should be pretty much ready to go. I think we got one more turn of recruitment. Oh, we can hire another foreign veteran. Oh, we can get 6 now. And I can get another Ishin Shishi. You better believe I'm going to do that, except I'm going to recruit him closer to the front. Let's go ahead and build a police station there too. I should have a police station way up front here. Yep. There we go. We got another Ishin Shishi on the road. I'm going to go ahead and maybe recruit a couple of garrison infantry in these settlements just to help hold it so I can move my Ishin Shishi along faster whenever we get the conversion job completed. So, yeah, it should be good. Do we have Mikawas? Oh, we got a general who can be upgraded here. I like being able to enable the night battles. There's one of these though that seems like it. +5 to replenishment. That's a nice one to get to. Alright. I think we've pretty well got things under control for this turn. We are coming up on winter pretty quickly. I hate that I'm having to chase that Sun Pu army, but I really don't care. And it looks like Hida fell to the Tokushima, which is good, which means that Shizen might also fall. I may just focus my push on the the Josei, but I mean, I do have that whole extra army, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just kind of focus our push on the Josei. One more turn and we get this this army. We should be ready to roll. Let's see, we'd have 4 cav. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab a couple extra spear levy to take with us in this army, just to have some melee troops. They come in very handy. Oh, we can have another geisha as well. That would be pretty nice. Let's take a look at where's our settlements, provinces. Let's take a look at who has the highest incomes, and it should be the ones with the geisha. Let's sort by that. So let's see, geisha present, and we have a geisha present at Nagasaki. We do not have a geisha present here, and that is our next highest income level spot. So I think this would be a good place to recruit a geisha and put her to work entertaining the nobles, since we have that, and that'll just earn us a little bit of extra money, because again, why not? I'm excited to get that armored super fleet out and get them to work. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna sail it straight for Edo. It's gonna be a long journey, but we can do it over the winter time without having to worry about being hurt. Okay, that Sunpu army is gonna get caught now, so we can put them out of their misery. Is that an enemy army that was getting behind me somewhere? I couldn't quite tell. If it is, we'll find out soon enough. Let's go ahead and put that geisha in here to entertain the nobles. And let's get this army down here. Let's get this guy on the boats. It's our new foreign veteran. Get that guy on the ships. Some of you all seem to really hate it when I say boats, but all I can say to that is it's pretty much tough luck. Put a couple of those guys back there. Got the army, got our Armstrong guns. We're still shy a few units in this army, but we can make it better as we move along. Let's get this navy and get underway. We're just gonna start sailing each turn. Let's go ahead and sail up to that point, and it'll take us a few turns to get there, but that's okay. So, since this town is now happier, let's see, what do we got here? Master Dojo. Let's go with the police station first, and then we'll scooch over to the economic buildings. So let's go ahead and take this Ishin Shishi and kill this geisha real quick, and then we'll put him back into that town on the end of the next turn, because they'll be unhappy without his presence there. The stupid Sunpu pigs keep running away, and they keep getting away. It's really getting on my nerves. They're staying just outside my range. I could use this ninja, see if we can sabotage the army. If we succeed in that, it'll keep them stuck. Of course, we're gonna fail, but these ninja are new. I don't expect them to be quite as good as my last ones were. I got this ninja over here too. This agent will be working on converting Issei to the Imperial cause. Okay. So we're in about as good a shape as we can be there. Move the armies we could. This army, let's just get these dorks out of my way. There we go. Let's check Iga. Oh, this Ishin Shishi can go ahead and move forward now. Let's bring this one to the front to be doing more conversion, and we'll put this one, since he'll be better at kind of subduing a populace, we'll put him back in there in a moment. Let's go to Silk Weaver, Gambling Den. Let's see, Yamashiro can upgrade to the Master Dojo. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and upgrade to a prefecture as well, because it's Kyoto, so why not? Why not? Got these master dojos everywhere now too, so we can train awesome traditional troops if necessary, but probably not even all that necessary at the moment. Okay, got plenty of buildings underway. Let's go ahead and end another turn. Okay, the Josei are going to come out against me, so let's fight this. Alright. It almost did seem like Shogun 2 booted up a little faster in Windows 10. Let's see if the load times are a little better on the battles. I did not put it on my solid state drive. I've never run Shogun 2 on my solid state drive because I didn't have it back when this game was hot. My idea for the solid state drive is I'll kind of keep my 2 most played games on it, which at this point I have Rome 2 and Attila on there. Rome 2 runs pretty good, even without a solid state drive. I don't know about Attila because I've only ever run it on a solid state drive because that was when I purchased it. But yeah, Rome 2 actually runs pretty smooth even on a hard disk drive. Yeah, it looks like the load time's pretty much the same on here, not a whole lot of difference. But the load into the game was, I swear it was a little better. Could be wrong, but it certainly felt better. So we got plenty of Shogatai to go against the Shogunate troops, which is ironic and hilarious, all at the same time. They're going to have plenty of Shogatai coming against me. I'm going to actually, let's get those cannons right there. Unlimber, I'll leave them on fire at will to begin with. Let's keep my Shogatai straight behind my lines, spread out nice and thin so that I can have a better chance of interrupting charges into my line infantry. I'll just do my typical rifles on the wings. I like their long range being out there. And we got our Yariki over here. General's bodyguard. Let's get those guys, and let's get these guys. There we go. Alright. Start the battle.
Today, sir, we defend.
Yes, we do. Today, sir, we defend. Yes, we defend with all our hearts, my southern friend. Let's see. What's the AI doing? Okay, now they're coming straight at me. That's a pretty big enemy force here. They have some Yariki, Katana Kachi. They're going to have a bunch of different forces arrayed against me. A lot of Shogatai. Just a bit of a worry. I don't have any US Marines, but I have quite a few of my own Shogatai and cavalry to help fend theirs off, so we should be okay. When they use Bonsai, it'll get a little bit tricky. Let's try and bomb out a little bit of the Shogatai. And then I'll start to hit a little bit of their cavalry as it gets closer too. Oh yeah, that was a great hit. Yeah, if we tear up their Shogatai just a little bit, it will help make them substantially softer for my line troops, as far as being able to break them. But the Shogatai do have Bonsai. It's quite likely that a number of them are going to get through. That Shogatai just got wrecked because my cannons are targeting the edge of that Katana Kachi, and the missed shots are absolutely wrecking the Shogatai. There we go, getting some pretty good wreckage overall. Let's take out the Yariki. Not a ton of kills really, but not bad. Yeah, I got some nice hits on the Yariki general. Let's see, I hear charging enemies. There we go, my rifles are already getting shots over here. I'm going to go ahead and go into suppressive fire. Let's see if my rifles can get another shot. They can. Let's charge that Shogatai. They've bonsai'd though, unfortunately. Let's go into fire at will, fire at will. Oh crap. Get all these guys in kneel fire. Let's just go into suppression across the line. Run another rear charge. The enemy general. I don't know what's happening, but there's like random music coming from somewhere. And I don't know from what. Do I have like... It's like some ad open on the internet, maybe? Sorry if it was recording that. I think that I had an internet browser open and like some random ad started to play. I'm like, what? That's not Shogun 2 music. Yeah, the enemy Yariki managed to give me a charge there in the center. That's kind of bad for me. Let's get our Shogatai moving forward. The enemy army is in pretty rough shape. That Shogatai is fighting to the death over here. I'm going to pull my cavalry away. This cavalry needs to come in. Yeah, we're going to have to try and get rid of these guys as best we can. I'm going to actually bonsai all my Shogatai. Yeah, it looks like we've routed off the enemy troops except for the ones who are in bonsai. And I'm going to try and run some multiple rear charges to minimize the damage they do to me by killing most of the men in their unit. That unit's all the way down to 15. And then my shooter troops are doing a marvelous job too. Let's hit this one real quick. My own cavalry, of course, is going to take quite a few shots in this process. There we go. So I managed to defeat the Shogatai death stack. Let's pull my cavalry out of there. I didn't have to use my saber cav. The enemy kind of overloaded me on one flank. There we go. So we didn't lose any units. Did take some damage, but we didn't lose any units, so not a real big deal. My cannons are taking cheap shots at routing troops, so that's exactly the way I like my cannons to be. Taking cheap shots. That was weird. Like I said, if that recorded that music, you probably freaked out just about as much as I did. I was like, what in the world is that? New feature in Windows 10. It just randomly starts playing music. Oh yeah, so maybe I should give you all a couple of thoughts. Not like I'm a reviewer of software or something. Well, games maybe, but even that, not really officially a reviewer. I just kind of play them. But the yeah, Windows 10, it's I haven't gotten a chance to really get into a lot of the features. Cortana seems kind of neat. They need to add more features to her. Cortana's kind of like Siri or Google on the phone, but it's I mean, it's a neat idea, and it's kind of cool that it can sync to your tablet or your phone. But the problem is most of us don't have a Windows phone. I'm not bashing on Windows phones. I kind of like the idea of a Windows phone because I like Windows in general. Now, I'm not some kind of like die-hard, try-hard fan like a lot of Apple guys are when it comes to Apple. As far as my fandom of Windows, you know how like a lot of people are for iPhone. I'm trying to say I'm not for Windows like some people are for Apple. And what I mean by that is hopefully clear. Look, how do these guys keep ahead of me? This is ridiculous. Redarn ridiculous. Having to chase these idiots around everywhere. Please sabotage them. Thank you. Now they're dead. Chumps. Alright, let's keep moving these guys up. We're losing time before winter, unfortunately, because of this stupid Sunpoo army. Let's see if we can get rid of this enemy. There we go. We actually managed to get rid of that enemy agent. Mikawa should pretty quickly convert. Will be a pretty good spot. We'll go ahead and build a trading port there. We don't have an extra... Yeah, we don't have an extra Ishinshishi at the moment, but we have captured Yamamoto, which is good. They already have a master dojo there. I'll keep it just because. And I'll start building other things and upgrading a few other things in the town. We can attack Ki. Ki really has no defenses. So we've taken several provinces from the Josei Shogunal Vanguard at this point. Master Dojo, Yakuza Office. We don't need the training grounds. So let's ditch them and upgrade the city as well. Master Dojo is really not my first choice for having a building there, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt anything. That fleet still has all of its move orders. So let's see. Gotten all our provinces taken care of up to this point. So this one, since it's mostly converted, this army should be able to move on relatively quick. So let's take the agent here, get him back in this army.
Attention,
And yeah, it's actually holding its own as far as public order. I'm thinking the easiest way to get rid of these two little stacks is just going to be to come persuade them and then disband. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let my Ishin Shishi come take care of business. He can't quite reach them on this turn, so... This ninja needs to rank up so we can try sabotaging the army. We got the extra money. There we go. And then this army can go ahead and... dang it, we're about to hit winter time. So approaching Issei from that direction is not going to be real sound because we'll have to march through quite a bit of attrition. So I almost think we need to come march back up here to Iga, and we'll go around the other way. Oh, I thought this province was going to be happy. It was because this Ishin Shishi was nearby. So we'll get him back in there. We need to rally the populace here. Okay. Province captured. Where are we at? One turn, and I'm going to finish some important research that'll give me extra happiness or repression, one of the two, I can't remember, across provinces. So that'll be super nice. Just make it easier to maintain public order in all my provinces. It's already not bad, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with making it easier. Yep, we got our Death Fleet sailing to Edo, which is exciting. Getting little bombardments. I'm still not understanding. Those guys must have snuck behind me in like one of the turns where I was out of the way. I need to get all my fleets back in position. Enemy's desperately trying to slow me down here. See, trade routes rated. We finished that research. Winter is upon us. We can now start the research that'll help us get Gatling gun. So that'll be nice. The Sun Pu are stuck and should be caught at this point. Yet they were still able to retreat, even though I sabotaged them. So my shinobi increases in rank, which is nice. Chance of escape, plus one of the chance of successful shinobi actions. Subterfuge when sabotaging buildings, spy networks, assassinating, so let's start there. And I'm just going to have to keep chasing the Sun Pu. Okay, let's see. This province is... Actually, yeah, it just stabilized with me adding those garrison troops. So we got these guys converted. Let's actually keep them intact just because we have plenty of upkeep money. We'll take these guys here, and then we'll put these guys in here as a garrison. And let's get the agent, let's make sure I get it into the right army, train the troops there, there we go. So yeah, we'll use those guys as a garrison force, so that ought to be pretty handy. What do we got here? Master Dojo, Yakuza office, we can upgrade to the Citadel, let's put in the police station. We'll just go in terms of getting public order secured first, because it's more important at this point than economy, because I'm making plenty of money. So economy will take a back seat to just keeping us moving along faster. Cozy office, so we can do the cottage industry there, and I'll build economy as I get stuff unlocked. Now there's a pretty large Sato force here outside of Kyoto, but I feel pretty confident that I can defend Kyoto against anything except for being starved to death, and possibly against that as well. I've got a whole traditional troops in Kyoto, which is pretty cool. It's kind of old school. I could always train a couple more traditional troops too, like some bowmen and other stuff. That would be kind of fun. I'll work on it. We'll have some fun with it because I got, like I said, I have plenty of money at this point, so it's not like that's an issue. Guess, yeah, a few more turns worth of moves. I wonder if I can just give the order to get all the way Musashi. Yeah, we want to get all the way back here. Okay, so now they're on the fastest route back there. Still going to be several turns. I am out of time for this episode. On the next one, we're going to catch up with the Sun Pu. We'll continue conquering. Since the provinces are pretty close together, I don't really have to just sit here in Mikawa for a super long time. As soon as I catch up with this Ishin Shishi, which is now, we can consider going ahead and moving along and just trying to hold down the province. And then same thing here. It shouldn't be much longer until we finish converting to the pro-imperial sentiment. Mino is already pro-imperial sentiment, and as we build up this magistrate and finish this castle, it'll be able to hold its own too, and we can continue to just keep using our agents to push forward. So it ought to be a lot of fun. I think I'm actually going to bring this shinobi down this way. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. Heir of Carthage signing off for now.